Hey, good afternoon, guys. Let's go over Mana. This is Decentraland. Currently sitting on the charts, so you guys can see this. Let me go up here just a little bit. We are currently 100 for 100 wins. We've never lost a trade here. We've been trading since actually March of this year. And guys, happy New Year's Eve to everybody. I just want to say that. I was going to tell you guys tonight when I do the Bitcoin video to look into, assessing in 2022, giving us some insight. I'll do that later today. But you know what? Happy New Year's Eve, guys. All right. In the second half of this video, I'll teach you guys how to get into our trade setups for next year. Literally, this year we went 100 for 100. We only started in March, so that's not too bad. We're going to try to hit 200 for 200 wins in the year of 2022, so you definitely want to come along and join us. Also, you guys know this today if you've seen any of the videos. Our indicators, this is the last day you guys can get the price for swell money flow and the trend exhaustion and the trend dashboard indicators on sale. Everything is going up tonight, so tomorrow all the prices will be increasing. So make sure you guys get that in the description. I want to talk to you guys about Mana right here because we're at a very crucial point, and a lot of people are in this trade. I am personally in this trade myself, and I have, let me show you guys for Mana down here, Decentraland. I've got about $1,000 in here, and I've got another about $1,300 set at each of these buy limits. One at a 316 and one at 241. All right. Let me explain this, but then a lot of you guys just got picked up on the buy limit that hit this morning for the first buy limit. So I'm actually going to show you guys something that only our members are supposed to see in this video, but I want to release this to you guys today because I want to get you prepared. I think Mana is a great coin to be trading in this downtrend right now. So let's take a look at this. Real quickly, this morning in the Ethereum video, I said we're probably going to crash today, and then we ended up seeing this crash. But why? You need to understand this. This is why people are grabbing the indicators today. When the trend exhaustion is pushing close to the top red section or in the top red section and well money flow is high, this is where you need to be looking for a drop back down. This is how we were able to call this drop. If you guys watched the two previous videos ago on Ethereum, that's how we called that drop, as well as the video I came out with. I said, are you quote unquote, are you prepared for a $40,000 drop on Bitcoin? What I was looking at is partly this up here. The trend exhaustion was high as well as the well money flow was high, and we ended up getting this drop back down. Well, this morning I was looking at this. We saw a push up closer to the top red section, and I said, you know what? Probably not going to head up any further. We're going to see move down. So we have seen these indicators hold true to calling the drops in the market. Okay, that's the global view of, the big boys. Let's drop down into Mana now in Decentraland. What we really need to see here is a bounce literally right about now. Why? Is because the support down here is almost about to be broken at $3.16. If that is broken, the next strongest support is wick value low down here, and that's going to be right around the area of about 281. And that could end up decreasing us. Let's just get a percentage range out here. If we break this, next support is down here. That's about a 10% drop. So you want to make sure your buy limits are set up. Here is the reason why so many people are starting to trade with us in our membership, is because people can realize you may never have to lose a crypto trade ever again. People are starting to realize, you know what? I know people who've made a lot of money on these pump coins, but I would rather keep my money safe and have my money around for the long term. I want you guys to watch something because I don't want to just say that. I want to put my money where my mouth is and show this to you guys. Currently right now, the market is going down. Like Ethereum is dropping. We've been trading through this entire thing. At the top here, all the way down, we can call this about, I don't want to guess here, I would say about 20%, but we're sitting at about 24% down on the market. I know most accounts right now are down between 25 to 30%. Okay, from people that I've seen, from where I know the buy limits, where it's such like that. Our account, because we have great diversity, is down just under 3%. 101,000 is break even for us. So if you calculate that out, we're just over 3% down. 3%, that's it. Part of this is because of the diversification. Mana, if we break this level here, 10% move down. But here's what's going to happen, and here's why I talked about diversification and our risk management. I'm waiting and actually hoping that in the next few hours here, we crash below here and we break this 316. Why? Because we will have more money in the market. Our entry will not stay at the buy limit, number one here on December 27th, the 378. It will come into the middle here for it's called a new break-even entry. So right off the bat, guys, if this thing starts crashing down, we are immediately going to save ourselves. Let's say it's negative 16%. Bring this down here. We're going to be basically taking this in half. So we'll only be down about 8%. Now, that's not us doing anything. Like all these buy limits are set up in the exchange. Like, look at this. I'll show this to you guys even over here. I want to show the transparency of all this. Come to Coinbase, give this time to load, let the hamsters run. Mana USD. Take a look at this. These are my buy limits set up right here. Okay. So I've got more buy limits in the market here. I didn't have a fourth one because I actually, look at that drop. That's ridiculous because I spread it out into Matic. But I wanted to make sure I had some money in the market here. So something you guys can do, and sometimes you guys ask me, you guys are like, do I need all 4 buy limits? Well, if you guys really want to diversify, Here's the thing. That's the only trade. All the other ones have 4 buy limits. Here's what I suggest to you guys. If you really want to get into 2 different coins because you want the principle of diversification, which is an incredible principle, and I do believe you guys should be in about 4 to 5 different coins during this crash because some can go up more or down more than others. Diversification is key. If you are going to want to use some of your extra money, at minimum, guys, do 3 buy limits. Don't ever do less than 3. I have never personally taken less than 3, and that's my word to you guys, okay? So that's why you guys see that. When and if this breaks down here, we're going to get a new break-even entry. Let me go over the metrics here and show this to you guys. Then I want to show you guys where the entry is for today because you guys can actually get in with us right now. Take a look at this. Emotional index on mana. We're seeing that this was pushed up into the excited area and this dropped. Why did it drop? I can promise you guys, wells and institutions were just shorting while you guys were getting excited. I say you guys as the collective retail trader community. I'll show that to you guys in a second. Okay, long versus short trade risk. We were sitting down here in the good long trade territory, and that's why we're heading up here. But as we're starting to move up and we're starting to see mana turn back down here, we are probably going to see this entry come back down. So our metric value come back down. Let me clear this up a little bit for you guys. The metric value is in blue. The price action is in white. So when this metric value comes up here and says, hey, watch out for a good short trade, this is where we're seeing drops back down in the market, okay? Good short trade, great long trade, all around this area. That was predicting the drop before it happened. Now if we come back down here and the market's dropping, this is where good long trades are set up. And I'll show that to you guys in just a moment here. Well, institutional smart money. As a lot of people were getting anxious and fearful in the market as it was dropping, we are seeing long trades acquired by wells and institutions, okay? As this drops further, I am most likely going to expect wells and institutions to start buying the dip even stronger, and then we're going to see a little bit of move back up here. So this is bullish. I know right now this looks bearish, but you need to understand the reason why we have the trend dashboard and you guys need to get it on your charts is we spy against the retail traders. It's the only way I can put it. When all the retail traders are getting nervous because all the moving averages, the majors, the 50, 100, and 200-day moving average, well, in this instance, it's on the 4 hour. When the 50, the 100, and 200 moving average are bearish, and these standard indicators for retail traders, RSI, stochastic, and MACD, majority all of these are bearish, they're going to look to sell because they don't feel the momentum is their friend for long trades. Why? Because it's moving down. We, however, are going to be buying all of the selling pressure from the retail traders, and then we're going to ride this back up just like what wells and institutions are doing. Do you guys see now why we haven't lost a trade yet? If you are losing trades, it's because you are emotional when you trade. I'm not trying to be rude about that. I say this all the time. This isn't a channel to call you out and just be like, okay, this is what you're doing wrong. I'm going to show you how to fix this. And I'm showing you with a win rate that's never been broken from a winning trade. If we take a loss, we take a loss. That's totally fine. I just don't personally think, and I can prove to you guys mathematically, it's not great to sell out right now in the coins that we're down on. It's better to have buy limits set up so you can get a break-even entry that's better. It's better financially and it's better on your emotions. Because here's the thing that people don't calculate. People say, oh, that's a great win rate. But if you listen, if you guys have a really good win rate strategy and your emotions are not in check, throw out the strategy because your emotions are going to click buttons. If you can look at yourself in the mirror and say, you know what, Bill, you know what, James, looking in the mirror at yourself, Travis, if you can say, you know what, if I'm honest with myself, when I get emotional, I click buttons. Do your emotions click buttons, or do you enter trades based off the buy limits that are preset? If you enter trades off buy limits that are preset, just like I personally am, this is how your guys are not going to have huge drawdowns in your accounts. You're going to be patient, and you're going to let money be allocated to lower buy limits. There's $40,000 sitting in cash right now to buy the lower buy limits in this drop. That is what you guys need to be doing and getting prepared for. Okay, let's continue here and I'll get you guys into those trades. Look at this. This is kind of interesting. This actually came out with a good dollar cost average entry, and I don't think that's a bad call at all because this could actually be, let's play both sides here, this could be a bear trap to the downside, and then this could start shooting back up here. We saw the trend exhaustion get close to the top section, so if this trend exhaustion moves down here, this is why you guys need these indicators. If this moves down here and the well money flow moves down, what do? We got to look in the past to see what happens. Well, we actually saw a pump here. The previous time before that, we ended up seeing a nice pump in the market. The previous time before that, we saw a pump. Guys, look at this. There's not any cherry picking going on here. Like, this is when we're starting to see pumps back up, is when the trend exhaustion is in the bottom. So that's why I'm saying, let this thing come down, let yourself get into some more buy limits and ride this thing back up. I don't think it's time to be selling right now. The closer you get to the bottom, it's actually when you need to be holding because we're probably going to move back up. Do you see what's happening when we get to the bottom section here? Well, money flow low, trend exhaustion low, that's when we're bouncing back up. So it is actually looking a little bullish the more we head down, okay? Why? Because people buy the demand of a lower price. Sells in here, hey, if this was not a heads up for us, I don't know what it is. So basically it's saying up here, hey, you might not want to FOMO in, we're probably going to drop. And so we're dropping. So like I said, I'm in this trade with you guys. I'm not nervous whatsoever about this. All we need to do is just keep watching this. You know, Decentraland is still far down here from where we were before, and this support is holding really well right around this area for this 316 value. So even if we break this and we can still go all the way down to 241, we are going to be in a very, very good position. All right, let me show you guys now how to get into our strategy and our trading system so you guys can trade with us. I think I actually updated profits. You know what? I actually didn't. You know what? I have another... I'll do it Monday. I'll show you guys some more profits. We had some more come in today, and I'm sorry I haven't uploaded it. We've literally been doing emails the entire morning because all of you guys are in here getting the bundle pack because this is the last day for sales, and I'll go over that here in a second because if you guys have ever purchased individual indicators in the past from us, you guys can pay the difference and get that today on the discount because it's never going to be lower than this again. Let me go over pricing real quick, and I'll talk about that in the end. All the links are in the description if you guys want to snag that today. Okay. The Pro Trader account here, this is only $49 a month. Every single one of our trade entries you guys are going to get. And I'm going to show you, like I promised you, I'm going to show you, Mana, the trade entry today to show you guys how people are actually making money with this. I'll prove it to you today. So make sure you guys are getting your membership today on Friday. So the last day of the year. We are going to be upping this membership next year in Q1. So make sure you guys are in here. I will grandfather all of you in for $49 a month. When this price does go up, you will stay at $49 and you will not pay the increased price. You have my word, okay? I've checked 3 times with our platform manager, who is actually like the business at Ghost.io who runs the platform. They're like, yes, Travis, they will not go up. I've been bugging them so much because I'm like, there's no way I'm going to promise you guys something on this video and it not happen. So literally, I did 3 checks. They're like, yes, we actually cannot have the membership updated because it's hard-coded into the exchange, hard-coded into Stripe.com, who we use for our payment processor. If I up this on the website, it actually cannot up your membership because it would have to be a hard override, and we can't actually do that. So if you guys getting at $49 a month and we up this to $100 to $200, you will never pay the upgraded price. Okay, you'll just stay at that $49. That membership you guys are going to get is going to give you access into the buy limits here. All of these are what we've been using to get into the trades. Now, like I said, I'm going to show you guys member-only content. I don't do this very often, but I want to do this today for you guys. Last chance, get the indicators, guys. It's what I want to say. Don't miss those. I'm using them all in the 2022. Don't want to feel you guys, I don't want to get emails on Monday saying, oh, I missed out on the sale. And I'm going to be like, hey, I'm sorry. I told you guys on 5 different videos on Friday you can get them. So let's take a look at this. This is the metric that came out this morning on 12/31. Okay, today's obviously 12/31. The buy limit was down here for all of you guys with new cash at 325. Here's the awesome part about this is that all of you guys just got picked up on this trade. Literally, you just got picked up on the drop. Now, everybody over here, you guys set up 4 different buy limits. If we crash, the next greatest structure support is going to be down at this area. Let me go back over here now. The greatest structure support is down here at about 292. Let's call it 292, all right? This is sitting down here at 272 because of the quarters theory level of 275. Okay, if 275 is broken, we're going to move down after that. I think a great area to get in here is right around this support here, but we want to be a little bit lower than this. And we definitely don't want to be this low. Although this is a strong support down here, you want to be higher. Because here's the thing. If you have your line spread out too far, then you're not going to hit the second one, and you're just going to be waiting in trades forever. What you want, guys, there is such an art behind these lines. I spend so much time calculating these lines here because here's the thing. You want to make sure you get into the first one. Great. We're all triggered in because if this market skyrockets up, you're in the market and you've made money. Great. That's awesome. But as it goes down, you can't have it too low because you want to get triggered in here so your break-even entry gets lower and then you start making money faster. This is why we've been able to circulate through 100 trades in about 7 months, guys. Because March is when the channel came out. That's not when we started these trades here. Like, we actually started the trades a little bit after that. If you guys were the OGs, I actually just covered news on this channel, and we didn't start taking actual live trades until probably April, like halfway through May, actually. So we've done really good. So all of you guys who are setting this up, let's use this for an example. All of our coins, you're going to see this. You are going to go to all of our coins today, and you're going to set up 4 different buy limits. We'll use Mana for an example. You guys are going to use $1,000 at each, sorry, my apologies. Let's start over here. If you use $1,000 for any of these coins, you want to split that amount into 4 equal portions. You can personally choose as much money as you want to put into each of these. For this example, we're going to use 1,000. So For everybody this morning who had $1,000, for example, you choose the amount, they split it into 4 equal portions. So we have traders coming in here that put 25% here, 25% here, 25% here, 25% here. These traders are the smartest because they now have money in the market. So if we head up, they're going to make money, and I'll call an exit in the Telegram channel. If this moves down, they have cash reserves for the dip, and they're the ones that are going to get better break-even entries. If that hits, that's where the break-even entry is going to be. If this hits, the break-even entry is going to come down even further. If this is hit, it's going to come down even further. Do you guys see that how every time you hit a buy limit, our strategy becomes more favorable? That is partly why we're not losing any trades. It's that in the indicators. So once you guys have the buy limit set up for all of our coins, come over here and join the Telegram. Sorry, that was a terrible circle. Join the That's getting even better, isn't it? So join the Telegram channel over here. You guys need to sign up on your phone or your computer first, and then click this link right here, and that will give you guys access straight into the Telegram channel where I'm calling all the exits out in the market. You guys want to get the indicators. This is the last day these indicators will be this low. Seriously. It's the end of the year. I was going to, move the sell to January 2nd, but I said, you know what? We're going to make this simple. The sell ends today. If you guys do not have our indicators, get the indicators by clicking this and then clicking Christmas at checkout. So you basically want to click the coupon code and you want to enter it. Click here. On the checkout page, it's going to say coupon code. You guys need to enter coupon code Christmas. You can capitalize it. You can lowercase it. It does not matter. Okay, we've been processing orders all day long because people are purchasing this. The final purchase price is going to be $50 off from the listed price. And tomorrow at midnight, this is going to go up $50. So you guys are immediately going to receive value, not only with a discount, but from the discounted Christmas price, it's going to go up $50, okay? At minimum, you want to get the price for swell money flow, the trend dashboard, and the trend exhaustion to copy my charts on TradingView and to copy all of the exits I'm calling in Telegram. With these 3, it's better to get the bundle because this is literally cheaper than buying these 3 right now. That's why I'm so adamant about this. You are going to get 6 indicators on top of the 3 that I use, which is a total of 9 in the bundle pack as well. So you're getting basically 6 indicators for free just by getting the bundle pack, and that does end today. And I'm sorry, guys, we will not be able to honor this on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday of next week. We are actually going to be upping the price of the price for swell money flow, the trend dashboard, and the trend exhaustion this next quarter in 2022. So everything is going up this year, so make sure you guys get that. Last thing real quick, I'm going to make this fast. If you've ever purchased individual indicators from us, like the trend exhaustion or price for swell money flow, email us at btradeconfident@gmail.com, and I will give you guys a PayPal invoice. Myself, Josh, or Jake will give you guys an invoice over email today, and we'll just have you guys pay the difference, and you guys will get all the other indicators. I'm not going to make you guys purchase the whole bundle pack to get all 9. If you purchased one, just pay the difference, and you guys can snag that tonight. So make sure you guys are doing this tonight. All right? I know it's a lot, but I'm just telling you guys I don't want anybody frustrated with me on Monday. Mana needs to hold this support here at 216. If this is broken, the next level we're looking at to break down to is going to be right about 280. And if that is broken, the next greatest structure support is down here, probably around I would say 225, about $2. This thing needs to hold, guys, and it needs to hold strong. We have this over here that's kind of playing in our favor, which is basically called an ascending support line, which if we break this anymore, it's definitely going to just turn into an ascending resistance. So we're watching this very closely. We're building pressure. And what I'm hoping for, is we might see a move back up here. But let's not hope for something. Let's just get real. If this heads down to the bottom here and the well money flow moves down to the bottom, this is most likely where we're going to see a springboard action back up. And that is where we're going to start seeing this move back into favor. What I'd like to do is have this move down so we can get into our buy limits. We'll get a break-even entry, and then it moves back up and we take profit. Everybody who got in today, you got into a very good trade, and you're actually in a more favorable position than I even am on the chart. So congratulations. Make sure you guys are setting up the indicators. This is the last day to get these before they go up in price. They will never be this low again. So make sure you guys are getting the bundle pack. Make sure you guys are signing up on the membership over here on tradeconfident.io. You guys can see this underneath the pricing. And then make sure you guys are getting into the live buy limits and the trades over here, because we're going to try to hit 110 for 110 wins in the month of January and 200 for 200 wins in 2022. God bless you guys so much. Have an amazing, amazing New Year's Eve. Stay safe. Make sure you guys are snagging the indicators before you go to bed tonight. Do it right now. and the membership before those go up, and I will see you guys on Monday morning because we take the weekend off to be with our family. We rest and we go to church, and I'll be keeping you guys updated over Telegram. So even if you guys don't see me, I won't be coming out with videos on the weekend because we take it off, but I still update the Telegram channel, just like I've been updating today, telling you guys I'm watching Matic and AVX really closely. We got the drop we expected on Ethereum. In this video, I'm going to post in here as well. I'll keep you updated literally as if you had me as a one-on-one coach to trade these markets when you're in the Telegram channel, and that's part of the membership. So the membership you guys want to get, and then you guys also want to get the bundle pack today before you go to bed and take advantage of that sale because it ends today. All right, guys, God bless you. Everything you need is in the description of this video, and I've also pinned it to the first comment of this video. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.